welcome to, okay, good, okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Anxiety Management Skills. My name is Monica, and I'm going to be your group leader today. Just to give you a little bit of information about me, I am a second semester graduate student at the University of Texas, and I am pursuing my degree in school counseling. What we're going to do today is we're going to share experiences in which we have felt really anxious, and maybe describe ways in which we have dealt with our anxiety. The purpose of the group is to provide support and to learn new skills to help better cope with your anxiety. So before we get started, we're going to discuss confidentiality. And confidentiality means whatever is said in the group stays in the group. It's really important that we all maintain confidentiality so that way we feel safe to share. With that said, there are some limits and risks to confidentiality. Although I can guarantee whatever you say will be kept confidential, I cannot guarantee the same for your group members. Also, there are some limitations. In the event that you disclose any information about the abuse of a child, elderly, or disabled, I will have to report the incident. If I feel that you're in any imminent harm of hurting yourself or anyone else, I will also have to report the incident. And then finally, if I am subpoenaed, I will have to release your file. And in the event if that happens, I will inform you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the round. And what a round is we'll take turns. I'll pose a question, you'll answer it. You'll start by saying your name, and then we'll go counterclockwise or clockwise. When it comes your turn and you aren't ready to share, you do have the right to pass. Just let us know when you're ready, and we'll return to you. We're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so what I want you to think about is I want you to think about a time when you felt really anxious and what that feeling was like, if you want to describe that, and then maybe share some ways in which you dealt with your anxiety and how you got it under control. So whoever would like to start, make sure you say your name, and we'll go ahead and rotate clockwise.
My name is Leslie. Today I had high anxiety. And what I did to deal with that was I took a break and I cleaned. And then after I cleaned, I worked out a little bit, and then I felt a little bit better getting back to what I was doing.
So you felt really anxious, and to help manage that, you took it out and did housework and things like that would take your mind off of it. Thank you.
I'm Lydia, and I tend to get anxious when I'm trying to get something done or a long list of things done. And so usually when I get that anxious feeling, I'm not really getting anything done. It usually comes through when I'm studying, so I'm not really focused. And so to get over it, I kind of let myself go through the anxiety. I either call my mom and explain why, or run or something to kind of let it go, and then I can come back and focus on what I'm actually trying to do and actually be productive.
Right. So what I'm hearing you say is when you feel anxious, you just let yourself feel that feeling to know that you're anxious, and then once you felt that, you feel like you were better able to manage it and get back on track with what you were doing.
My name's MonicaRubric1, and when I feel anxious, it's kind of just like a physical feeling. I get really nauseous and I get really warm and stuff. And so what I do to kind of relieve that feeling is I work out as well, or I'll listen to music which is really loud and kind of just space out for a little bit until I can focus again.
So again, you manage your anxiety by doing things that would take your mind off of it, and for you it's exercise. Sometimes you feel queasy, you said? Okay, so what I'm hearing the group say is that when you feel anxious, you try and take your mind off things, or sometimes you try and focus back on it, and that will help relieve your anxiety, and you do so by either calling your mom or doing some type of physical activity, something like that to help relieve your anxiety. Who did you connect with?
I connected with Leslie, who also kind of does a physical activity to lessen her anxiety.
Okay, so Naquisha, you connected with Leslie. Leslie, how did it feel to hear that Naquisha connected with you?
It felt good because somebody else does the same activities I do to relieve their anxiety, so it was nice to hear that.
So I'm hearing that you guys connected on the fact that you were both able to get out there and do something physical to relieve that anxiety. I felt like so anxious at first, and then